Meta stock jumped over 10% in one day on January 29. In this video, I'm going to tell you how I predicted Meta stock jump and how I made money from Meta call options. Welcome to World Traveling Millionaire Stock Investor and Option Trader channel. Meta stock jumped on January 29 after earnings report. So I did some trades. So one of the call options that I did was 970 call strike price, which is really high, and January 21, 2028. That's a long time, not expiration date. And in a few minutes, you're gonna know why I choose the long dated leap options compared to short dated call option, right? So of course it costs more because the longer the expiration date, the more time premium you have to pay. So it was 79.08 at the time when I traded it, so about 7,900, right? You need to have that much cash. But compared to buying 100 shares of Meta, which is around 67,000, that's a lot of money. 7,900 is nothing really, right? So when it jumped, it's already 740, so it's 74,000. So my call option gain 22.85% in 3 months, so it became 9,715. So just within 3 months, and I did another trade. This time is a little bit different. 930 strike price, so it's a little bit lower. It's the same expiration date, no more fit, and that one gained much more, 35.16% within 3 months. So what difference did they make that made these two options? The gains are different, even though they have the same expiration date. But on the same day when I measured it, January 29, this one gained 35.16%, this one gained 22.85%. It's basically because Meta stock, there was a difference. On October 30th, I entered the first one, 970 call, when the Meta stock dropped. So it was a little bit higher, then no move fit. I entered another Meta call that was lower, November 5th, 2025. And I did not get the bottom, right? You don't need to get the bottom to make money, okay? Because I knew that Meta's stock was gonna bounce sooner or later because it was an value at the time, and we have midterm election year coming. This year is midterm election, so advertiser politicians, they need to advertise on where? YouTube and Meta, Facebook. They don't have so many places to advertise. So I know that Meta sooner or later is gonna bounce back. So after earnings, they bounce back. Right, so I made profit. One of the reasons why this call option made more money, more returns, because I bought it lower price point on November 5th, and their strike price lower. When the strike price lower, when the stock jump, the lower strike price usually gain much more than the higher strike price. But of course, if the stock all around January 21st, 2028, the stock price goes above $970. Hey, this could be making lots of money, lots of money. The reason why I chose leap option, longer dated option, is because I thought that Meta would take a little bit longer. Yeah, it did take a little bit longer. When I entered the market, it just dropped, another drop again January. So it took about 2 months. Then after that, it jumped, right? 2 to 3 months. Then after it jumped. I could have hold it longer. My initial plan was to hold it for 1 year or later, so that I only need to pay long-term capital gain. But I decided to take profit because there was a stock market pullback. So it's really important when to get out. Even though the stock jumped, I wanted to get out because I knew that there was a pullback coming. I made the right decision. I already got out of the position at a profit. I might get back in again, but not at this time. Maybe when the stock price drop, and that's another opportunity. So why did Meta stock jump? Because their actual result came out really good. 8.88 EPS versus 8.22 estimated. And revenue 59.89 billion versus 58.59 billion. So it's much better, much better. But one thing is that they have AI capital expenditure really high, almost double this year compared to last year. So then usually the stock price should drop. The reason why the stock price goes up is because of net profits are going up, right? So revenue minus expenses gets you net profit. When expenses goes up, then net profit goes down a little bit if revenue doesn't go up a lot. So the stock price should normally drop. But in this case, the Meta stock did not drop because we started seeing AI investment return. So they forecasted above their estimate. Their first quarter sales to come in between 53.5 to 56.5 billion. So it's more than estimate of 51.41 billion. Much more than, even though their expenses are growing twice. But remember, investors they like to see return. They don't have to see 1:1, 2:2, 100% return. You just need to start to see a little bit of incremental return to justify for much higher capital expenditure. So that's the case with Meta. Even though the expenses have jumped nearly double. You see, in 2025, 2026 much higher, 135 billion, between 115 to 135 billion, ahead of the analyst expenditure 110 billion. So 2025 was only 72.2 billion. Doesn't matter, didn't matter because it's simple. They start to see return on investment. So how did I predict? This is how I predicted. It's a midterm election year, and Meta stock was undervalued, and it was oversold. So it's time to go back up again. Okay. So this year is Meta and Amazon, only two stocks. So Meta and Amazon could be the Magnificent, two of the Magnificent 7 that could perform really well this year. That's what I believe. So that's how I took action for call options, read options for that. Of course, you don't need to buy 2028 leap option. You can always choose 2027 June 17. If you choose maybe 800, you are really bullish and you just need to pay 8,000 instead of paying for 67,000 the current price. You just need to pay 8,000 to have one call option that represent 100 shares. Simple enough. You can do that. Just wait for it to go 1 year. Then you only need to pay long-term capital gain. If you want to be really sure, you just choose a little bit longer, 2017. Then you can set, right now it's February, right? February 10. So right now you can set 1 year later, let's say February 12, 13 of 2027, then you get a long-term capital gain. But you're not so sure. By next year, February, the stock might be down. So you might want to wait a little bit. So in that case, you can choose December, because December is a long time. You can set it at May or June, if the stock recover during the mid-year. So that's what you can do, right? I chose 2028 because I just wanted to hold it long term, but then I saw the stock market was really bad, so I took profit and I used the money in other opportunities, right? There are only a few reasons why you should sell your stock or option. So option is purely based on technical analysis, and plus if you need money, right? If you see better opportunity, you need money, then you sell it and you invest in new opportunity. If you want to learn more, go to Mastering Stock Option Trade Crypto. Go to playlist, you can check out my playlist, and you can reach out to me in the comment down below as well. Share, subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.